I'm bored. Let's see what dumb and possibly illegal stuff the Trump administration is doing in regards to our fandoms today. All right, so this has been a developing story. I've been watching different people talking about it over on Twitter and different other social media outlets, but I want to focus specifically on a content creator that a lot of you are probably familiar with, which is Angry Joe. Now, Angry Joe is someone that I've watched off and on over the years. I haven't been keeping up with them a lot recently, but he had some opinions about this meme or flyer or whatever you want to call it coming out from our government using, again, like fandom material, this time being Halo, to try and incentivize people to join a militarized police force for our government. And they do this a lot without getting approval from anyone, without getting permission from anybody. They're doing this more and more often. And Angry Joe pushed back on this. So let's take a look at this and see what Angry Joe had to say about it. All right, so what started this is Angry Joe talking about this image that he shared on his account. But as you can see, it comes from the Department of Homeland Security and the White House. And it shows an image from Halo and it says, "Destroy the flood, join ice.gov." And this is just more of that propaganda stuff that we've seen from the Chud space, from the Griff space, with guys using the fandom to sort of pull or incentivize people to join and to jump in by sort of using nostalgia and things like that to get these people interested in being a part of like this awful militarized police force that has been a plague in our country for the last few months. And Joe goes, and this is what he says in his tweet: "Fuck ICE and fuck Donald Trump. Get the fuck out of here using Halo for your shitty, dehumanizing police state propaganda. No one thinks your shit is cool besides low IQ, her MAGA cult members on X, half of which are bots." He's absolutely right on that. Like, if you look around on X, it's very obvious there's a bot problem. So he's 100% correct there. Y'all are going to find out soon in the next election. And this is what Joe says. Now, this is expressing freedom of speech. It's something that I think everyone should be supportive of, is someone having the ability to speak out against what they consider to be problems within their government. Anybody who tells you otherwise, who says you're not allowed to do that, you shouldn't be allowed to speak out against your government, are bootlicking. 100% bootlicking. Let's take a look at one of the responses here. You have Jeremy, who is the ultimate Trump asshole licker, ball sniffer, dick sucker, whatever you want to call it, using this meme here in response to Joe's post, which goes to show that what he says here: low IQ MAGA cult members on X, example A, example 1, patient 0 is Jeremy Prime, D-Day Cobra. Doing exactly what you would expect from somebody who is absolutely anti-free speech, absolutely anti anything that the United States stands for, ever has stood for, because they are cult members of Trump. They're cult members with MAGA. And then Angry Joe swings in and says, "Still waiting for those Epstein files you were so pissed off and worked up about earlier a few weeks ago, right, Jeremy? Or have they convinced you to forget about them so easily already? LOL, lowest presidential approval ratings ever aside from Nixon. Keep winning, y'all." And then he uses a meme in response to this, which is, "I'm waiting for Trump to tell me what to believe," which is absolutely what this community does. They are literally just brainwashed and they have their talking points. And that's it. You're not going to get anything else out of them except for the same talking points that they are given by these other influencers directly connected to Trump or Trump himself. Then we have the failed game developer Grummz chiming in. He's still mad about Superman, I guess. What that has to do with any of this, I don't know. But this is what I would expect from somebody as idiotic as Grummz. And then Joe swings in with Superman. What the fuck are you talking about? That was my exact response. Like, what are you talking about? Superman was great, but seriously, aren't you the sad, lonely, failed game developer turned online grifter? LOL, how's your game coming along these days? Still ripping people off? You're what's wrong with the industry and why you were fired and ostracized. Exactly. So everything they ever said about him, why they don't want to work with him again, has been proven true throughout his actions online. So another W for Joe in that back and forth. Here's everyone's favorite loser, Endymion. Be Angry Joe. Mad Halo is used by conservatives. Composer of the series is conservative. Which, by the way, I want to point out, that doesn't even matter. It doesn't matter. Like, that's what a dumb thing to say, because these guys get really mad when anybody who is queer or anybody who is not a white person is attached to something and then uses it the way they want. These guys blow their lids over that. So acting like because the composer of the series is conservative, whether that's true or not, it's irrelevant here. On top of that, this isn't just conservatives. It's not like Endymion or someone else in their group is using it. It's literally the government. It's literally the fucking government. Game's entire plot is a religious allegory, irrelevant. Flood, Ark, Halo, Bible references, irrelevant. Plot is defeating beings who invade and impose their religion and ways upon humanity and their will. Sound familiar? Irrelevant. Point of series goes over his head. These people are R-slur, guys. They're not, because none of that matters. What are you even talking about? What are you even talking about? It is the government using a game, using a property, using something that the fandom is attached to try and incentivize people to sign up for their militarized police force that's being used in the United States right now. That's what they're doing. None of that, none of this even matters. It isn't even important to the conversation, which is why these guys miss the fucking plot every single time. Let's see what Joe said to him. Oh, this is a big one. I would give him the same energy he gave you. That's how I am. I match energy. So if he wanted to talk about a bunch of irrelevant stuff, I would jump on that and also talk about irrelevant stuff just to get under his skin, because fucking Endymion. Joe says, be Endymion and clutches pearls because someone he doesn't know dislikes Donald Trump and how ICE has conducted themselves, breaking into people's homes without warrants, arresting U.S. citizens, profiling, ramming people off roads, killing people by mistake, and animals, killing animals by mistake, bullying with badges, lick their boots like a good little boy by jumping to defend a stupid memes usage, whine and cry about what others stand up against and what they consider dumb bullshit, bring up a bunch of unrelated points about Halo, like religious themes, like his music, game plot, the soundtrack composer, and stupid shit, to defend literal propaganda from the government because he has no idea what he's talking about and got his feelings hurt about a tweet completely unrelated to him. What have you become? Be a general snowflake about other people not liking ICE recruitment propaganda, using shit without permission like they did with Pokemon, calling others the R-slur like a big boy on the internet while making R-slur points to defend a trash meme. Did I miss anything? Pathetic dude, you're better than this. No one has a problem with conservative here. I also have conservative views. This propaganda poster was created by a masked police force alluding to human beings being the mutated flood, which the UNSC destroys and kills with prejudice. Kills with prejudice. But it's a meme from an official professional government account that attracts a certain type of person. Clearly you. That's cool, man. God bless your righteous mission, though. Keep licking those boots. That's all of that is the stuff they're missing here. They're all missing the fact that this is being used by the government as propaganda to insist that they're joining an organization that would literally go out and just kill people. Just kill people. Before we wrap this up, I just want to point out, here's Grummz trying to run defense about he's going after Endymion. Endymion came after him first, you piece of shit idiot. Endymion responded to his tweet, and then he responded to Endymion. Are you guys this fucking stupid? This is the space we're in with a bunch of fucking idiots. If you want to see even more of this, go over to Joe's Twitter. He's got tons of replies and responses and retweets where he's absolutely roasting these guys for being dumbasses. I would definitely go over and check that out. One last thing is he's sitting here roasting Jeremy for the ignoring Epstein files. Jeremy did for a while seem like he was on the side of we need to get these files out because it's really important. Now he's completely stopped talking about it. But right here it says, Joe goes, oh, all of this was released already? My bad, guys. All the Epstein files have been released already. It's all good now. So that's your official position, Jeremy. They've been released. And no, you tell us the full breakdown of the 33,000 pages since they're tweeting so furiously about them back then. The only thing you've ever given, this is the only thing you've ever given Trump shit on. And he's walked away from it. He's backed away from it. The point is the government, our government, should not be using video game imagery to try and recruit these incel guys to go out and be a part of their masked police force. That is comparing immigration to literal people that would be murdered in a video game. It's not right. Now, I don't agree with Angry Joe on everything. Obviously, we've had some issues here, but Angry Joe is spot on in this. Everything he said in response to the people that were talking to him, he is spot on about 100%. 100%. No crumbs left at all. He completely demolished them. So all of these guys are literal bootlickers. All of them, they've said, oh, well, now you know what it feels like when a video game uses politics you don't agree with. That's not what's fucking happening. You're being intellectually dishonest. It's not about what's included in the video game. It is about what the government, the actual fucking government, is doing with that video game. And there is no comparison to any other administration in regards to this, because Trump's administration is the only one that has done anything like this. The only one. So you can't go, oh, this administration did this with video games. This administration did this with movies and stuff. No, there's no comparison whatsoever. It's only the corrupt absolutely 100% corrupt Trump administration that has done this. So there's no comparison to this. Anyway, go check out Joe's Twitter if you want a good time of him like roasting these fucking idiots, because all of them are idiot grifter pieces of shit. Go over and check that out. And anyway, that's it for today. Let me know your thoughts on this down below. About any of the stuff that the government is doing in regards to this Halo shit. I'd love to hear what you guys have to say. Make sure you subscribe, leave a like on the video, and like I said, leave a comment. We'll talk next.